Sup, my dudes? How it's been? Oh wow, mobile defense, my favorite. Right, I don't know, let's start from something easy. This, for example. My, if you can call it easy. I need to get to this one. Yep, the circle chart is the target. The Kratos abilities. Missa. Probably. Let's go. Oh, it's a summertime, finally, man. I mean, technically, not finally. Because I don't really have shadows. Summertime is the ugliest time on this map, at least for me. I mean, I kinda have shadows, but like the game doesn't. But whatever. For a second I thought maybe should I get myself a leech, but it's not yet the time. Why do I have such a great crit? I wonder what happened. I don't remember critting that much in the past. Did I install like another? No. I thought maybe I installed another orange shard, but I didn't. Which means basically one more shard, orange one. And it's gonna be enough. Holy man. Wait, have I, yes, I did. Base of operation. I need to kill 100 enemies, yes, with abilities. I did. Dude, I failed to notice the notification every time. They gotta do something with that. Yeah, boy. For a second I thought, because I didn't trigger the event, this task is not completed. Hence, I need to restart, but no. It's okay. Wait, it's a build one. Probably should have picked the build one, yeah? Yeah. Skaldrum. Troops. Skaldra. Goddamn troops. Gonna be a little bit longer. But at least I know the way of detecting how many enemies I have killed. Just simply look at the stat window. Yeah. That's gonna be it. At least no bullshit tasks like break the containers. Where am I even going? Right, whatever. They're popping like balloons. What happened? Don't believe like my green Archon shard matters that much. Although I'm not stripping their armor that fast, I think. What does it feel like? It's not a steel path, but rather regular game mode. I don't know. Maybe because like steel path for us seasoned players feels like a regular game mode. Because I like it. It really is. Terrible set. Tile set, I mean. Not sure if I have a better one. I mean, if I don't like this one, probably should just restart them up, I don't know. Although, at the same time, I would not say that it's that bad. Potentially not like that bad. You know what it makes me think? 350 enemies is probably... will take me something about 5 minutes to kill. Which means I will be able to complete this mission. Really bad, really bad. Should I maybe utilize my vault? I don't know. Sometimes it feels like if I use the vault, it is a little bit faster. I don't know why. Maybe it is. Oh, what do I see? Backrod. Opponent. Out of nowhere. Oh, nice, I did it. Half through the mission. Good. Really good. Tough choice. But knowing that I will probably get a shitty arcane, it's probably better to take the forma. Armor, a bit of strength. Maybe I should have picked up armor, I don't know. Melee weapons. There we go. Okay, rot, brain rot, or whatever we call it. There we go. Let's stack the combo real quick. And then I can play a bit. Right, GG. So. Does it feel better? I mean, hard to say. With, of course, Roar, it's a little bit better. 3 million. The problem is I need to find a good spot. Maybe this one. Somewhere. I need to jump high. Or rather to be able to. Otherwise my slime radius is gonna be shit. What's my time? 1 minute. I was wondering what's my time on the shock trooper. 1 minute is enough. Is there a good spot? Like, ever? I don't see. I don't see this. Yeah, it's cooked. Like going down, it's absolutely cooked. But I did the job, so whatever. The task is done. Successfully failed. A little bit sad that this is just a regular Archon shard. This is the best we can get, I guess. Spectre's compounds have a 25% chance to cause radiation status, but not damage. Is it? It's just status, just it's nothing. Melee attack speed are increased while airborne. Triggering status effect has 10% chance to reload the trigger and bullet into the clip. Wow. Sounds like something interesting. Well, shields cap. Need a critical chance. Energy restoration. Cool. Go white. Go white, cool. Oh wait. Is it time for a circuit? I don't know. I don't wanna get myself Furox. I don't not really need it, but like just to have it. Since it's a good weapon for Misa anyway. Gonna be a pain. Though. Dun, 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 dun. We have a stalker. Dude, I wish I could trigger it off because like stalker is so useless. Which config is that? Yeah, it's the thing I need. Yeah. Let's go. And the weapons, it doesn't matter. Also, guys, like you can try hard and visit this place every day to get some plants. I do believe some plants are kind of hard to get. Doing circuits in duo is probably the best for the excavation mission, at least. Fuck. Speaking of the devil. It's gonna be fun and entertaining. The next an hour and a half. Do you guys believe? Do you guys believe me? I would call you fools if you would. Oh, finally. Let's not waste our time. I mean, That's a funny thing to say while playing the Warframe. Let's not waste our time and pick up the cell. They're gonna get aggressive later. Right, can I leave this place? 30 seconds? No, not really. Yapona, my mushrooms would do damage. Then, maybe. I mean, technically. I could like cycle between them, no? They're kinda close. It's like a pain in the ass, no, yeah. But gladly it's only a few seconds left. So I'm not risking that much. The rest that would suck. Suck a lot. Is that worth? Something tells me not really. Yeah, I cannot defend them both. I should probably stick to only one at this point. Really sad, really sad. I mean, if I would stay on the window, but like, whenever I go for the cell, the gen is getting damaged. So like, one day or another, I will leave the window. I will not be able to protect the gen anymore. At 1 second. This position is great. Generally speaking, it's decent. I need a little bit more duration on this build, I think. Not sure if I need that much strength. I was shot on everything anyway, so like why? But like if I don't need to spam my abilities that much, it would be a good investment. Oh, speaking of investment, what about getting some skill points? If only I could return back, no. Ain't that easy. By the way, press the dash. Didn't work. I think I could have skipped the knockback a bit. GG. Void flutes. There we go. Should briefly increase fire rate. Okay, the enemies restores health. Everything is good. Maybe I should have picked up health. Shows deal extra corrosive, reducing damage per the crit shot. Okay, more armor Kinda helps. As I have found out. Even though it's not that significant, it still makes some difference. A bit later. And where my first? My first gate is nowhere to be seen. Ah, there it is. Ah man, would be such a delightful experience to have my build has been 60 seconds instead of 30. But like, yeah, I can only dream about this right now. As far as I remember, there's nothing that can enhance my duration in the circuit. Don't remember such an ability. Such a decree. So it is what it is. Doing whatever I can. Luckily, I'm not really required to stay in the circuit for like few hours straight, yeah? I can only take my level 5 and go maybe level 6. Although I'm so lazy playing more than 5 levels, even though I'll get an affinity booster, but like affinity booster is such a thing that you really rarely need. I mean, technically, if you don't farm anything, you don't need it. Usually you do. If you buy B10 at least. Because you need to level up so much stuff, especially not even just to level up, but to farm focus, and so, or like farm equipment levels after you farm it a few times. Although if you are baby 10, you don't have formers anyway. So like it's whatever. Meanwhile, only one more gate. But why do I feel like I have not collected every decree on the map? I don't know. Not like I'm interested in overstaying. Like, at this point, I would probably value completion time over there and the collected amount of decrees. Oh shit, you know what? I have remembered that I don't have damage on my weapons to kill. Should briefly increase. Okay, and this one to kill House Scout. Mini boss. In assassination mission. This is gonna be a yikes moment. Although I technically have some damage, but it's still a little bit hard. What? Have I seen someone? Oh no, I completed it too fast, no! Dude, suffering from a success. Status. Oh, it's better, honestly. Much better. Since inflicting a status effect is a little bit easier than to kill enemies. What is this? Ah, it's just AFK for a certain amount of time mission. Well, I can take my time. Sacrifice 50% your critical chance to gain X3 to your squad's critical damage. What? Squads? Me included? Critical damage? Doubt. Is there a good place for me to AFK on? I'll say. Critical damage. Nah. Status effects deal double damage. Okay, okay. I have hit on my weapons. It's kinda decent. Wow. 4 minutes left, man. Imagine. It looks like I was thinking about what degree to pick for a minute straight. Yikers. Happens, man. Alt 10 now, after all. I mean, bruh, like, technically, it doesn't even matter what I pick. Like, I would say it is, like, because you will optimize your damage a little bit, but in the end, I think I'm on that stage. It doesn't even matter what I pick on this Warframe. Yeah, definitely. I need to remind myself, like one day, to take more duration into my build, or technically, I think there's an arcane. No. Like what do we even talk about? I don't have a place on an arcane. Yeah, single one. It's already set for the energy economy. I mean, yep. It's already been set. Nothing can be changed. Other than some mods. Right. A few capsules. That means I honestly need to use one. Because another one is not gonna spawn. Not like I have problems. But still. Thick Blazion. Fix it on my face. That sounds hot then. Yes, of course it is. Welcome in the club. Especially after the release of the Misa heirloom. Oh man. But I am a little bit unsatisfied with the heirloom, honestly. Especially considering that they have released this Signa. But we already have the skin with the hat, man. That was kinda lame, but I guess we can now use the hat on different Warframes. I expected that we will get another set of horns that we would be able to utilize on other Warframes, but no, it was just a hat. Yeah, not a fan of her, yeah. I mean, there's better Warframes nowadays, yeah. I would say Misa is kinda outdated, in a way. Especially considering that she cannot kill bosses, because her regulators, they cannot aim on some specific targets to not make her too OP. In the meanwhile, we have another Warframes with exalted weapons that can one-shot the whole map. She's kinda boring, but still, with the help of Warframe like this one, we can at least play Circuit a little bit faster. Because playing Circuit with just weapons, it makes it so slow. Nothing good. Deal hit damage, okay. What in the circle rotation? Oh man, I mean... For me it's Furax in Karnan. I don't remember if there's like something worth because I have almost it all. It's just the Furex is such a weapon that is decent. Only, not only, but with the missile exception. Because this melee weapon has a mod that will amplify her ultimate damage. So that's why I decided to farm it. Usually I would not play Circle because, holy man, this game mode sucks. Kinda hard. I do remember Boar. Also, you can get yourself Affinity Booster per day on the level 6. Like if you need something to level up, you probably can play Circuit, but I can see that mostly every week you can get yourself an Affinity Booster from the Circuit, so like it's pretty much guaranteed, which is kind of nice. What? But to me it feels like nothing significant was released this week again. Oh man, such a pleasure playing in solo. Yeah, I just feel like I'm doing the task so much faster. The only problem is they're constantly attacking me. Don't really like it. Right, next is Toxin Cold. 40% fulfillment. Oh my. Only from 2 capsules. Next, gold. As far as I remember, damage is kinda scales. Like the capsules I'm through, and probably it doesn't matter which level they are gonna be, and they're still gonna be dead, no? Hello, how are you? Hey, Evelyn. It's been a while I have seen you. Of course, if I did. Because I do feel like your name is a little bit familiar. But I guess it's time for some Warframe. Why not? And it's bugging us because sometimes I cannot understand why I cannot take an object when I close. So, the goal it is. What's your stream going? Well, as usual, just chill. As far as I can see, just all about relaxation at this point. Zero stress, 100% farm. And how's your start of the weekend, Evelyn? Anything good? Or I guess there is one thing that is good. This day has almost ended. Assassination, oh man, this is gonna be interesting. And this is gonna be interesting, because I don't have damage, like at all, as far as I remember. I wonder if I will be able to execute him when this thing is gonna land. No? Oh. I thought I did no damage to the boy, but no. Where are you gonna be flying? And where? Right there and right now, he says. If you don't mind, can I ask something? Well, if I do mind, will that hold your wish to ask it? I wonder. What if I mind? What if? Okay, bro, like, what is this? This guy looks like I'm, You're a bot? Okay, understandable. Really sad to be a bot. Okay. You know, you can really, literally, it's so easy to distinguish a bot and a human, because a bot never answers your questions. Yo, Separato. Dude, a little bit sad that my interface doesn't delete the messages from the YouTube. Like the messages are deleted in YouTube, but not in my personal chat. Yeah, I guess. I'll endure it a little bit more. So, Redo. Anything good this week in terms of incarnates? Because I forgot the notes. Critical melee. 40 damage for enemy affected by status. Why, what? Sounds OP. Okay, so this guy. Do you have a working leg? Even if you do, it's gonna be a problem. Ah, you don't. Welcome to the Mythos world. You just cannot do damage to the boss. Yeah, good week. Okay. What's good about this week? What's like I really literally forgot to check what's like another incarnates. Is there like any good? Latron, Purus, Strand. Not a single one that I use it, man. That sucks. It sucks to be a Burstan boy, I guess. Some people like Phyrex too. I mean, as I said, Phyrex has its own niche because of the Amalgam mod that gives you attack speed for a secondary weapon. Target becomes more vulnerable to each shot. With my amount of damage, I do not think that's gonna be a significant DPS increase, but well, not sure if there's a better option. Right, let's focus. I don't get furious, but I'm kinda bored on weapons. Yeah, to be honest, I kinda hate that they have released incarnates. Because, like, the weapons in the past, they were kinda good on its own, without any incarnate modifications. And of course, some weapons that were not usable in the past are usable now because of incarnates, but other than that, we just swapped one meta for another. We are not using the old weapons. I was a big, no, I mean not such a big player of how it's called, Ignis? Probably Ignis, yeah. The flamethrower. And so the Arcaplasma, I played it a little bit back in the days, but right now it's just unplayable, as far as I remember. Sido build. Gimmick shotgun, yeah. Remember Sido? A specific weapon to spread the status effect, yeah? Probably the only one to be a primer. Because as far as I remember, not a single rifle can be a primer. Other than the Sido. And this is weird. Although technically your Hound can be a primer, so it's not a big deal. And funny enough, also your Hound can do damage cap too. Your pet can do damage cap, can you imagine it? And funny enough, as far as I know, the pet's damage doesn't get limited by the damage attenuation, so in fact, in some missions, your pet can do more damage than you are capable of. I was gonna build a missile too, but need a few mods for it that are a pain in the ass to get. Which one? I don't remember, like, I mean, maybe you are talking about Prime versions. Because I do not really remember her having, like, really hard to get mods. Other than maybe the Prime versions of it. But even Prime versions, they're mostly quality of life. And maybe I like one Archon mod. And mods for her regulators. Well, but like, it's not like you will use Prime mods only for her regulators, you also will use it for any other secondary weapon, so it's kind of decent to get. And especially if you have bouts that do not pass, you kind of can buy it from there. Or even if you don't, the prices are probably dropped right now. Because people are massively buying those Prime mods to sell, potentially. It like doesn't matter if Barra is there or not because of the access. The market is gonna be crashing a little bit in the meanwhile. Okay. 40 seconds. Can I leave this excavator, I wonder? It's such a panic whenever you're leaving it. Such a panic. It's gonna be one tapped. 20 seconds. Lone plots. Just gonna get the skin. Ah, yeah. I mean, the texture on the skin is kind of cool. The duster, I mean, for the most part. Because usually there's nothing, not a single piece of decoration that can cover your legs. That's probably the only good part about the Misa skin. Without the duster, she kind of looks too naked to me. So it's unusable in that form. And other than that, her Signa is not even that good. Not sure if there's gonna be a decent word for that to use. And the Duster for sure. They could do even something better than just the Duster. Like, the thing is, if you will make her naked, you still will need to get some accessories for her to just not be empty. For her to not be just a blueprint for accessories. Because ironically, when she's naked, she's too naked. And nothing can help it. Well, Dusters are just Gunners, let's be honest. Depends on what are you gonna be equipping. I'm sure there's like some ephemeras that will be making the job done. And just the Duster's too good. I wish there would be more cosmetics like that for the Warframes. that you would be able to customize like different parts of the bodies at this point. Like, I do remember there's something like that in Dota, although I have not played this game. But you kind of can customize your champion differently. You can take different parts from different skins and like make your own theme at this point. How's the Halvo? I have zero idea, I have not played this weapon. Most likely it's whatever. Especially considering that I haven't seen a single video, or rather I haven't seen the hype about this weapon. I would consider it's quite average. Like, you know, even before this weapon would get... I mean, is this even a new weapon or is it an old one? I think it's old one. I mean, no, it's new, yeah? It's new. It's supposed to be the new weapon. Because I haven't seen this weapon, like, ever. But I really doubt that this weapon is gonna be any stronger than current meta weapons. It's new. If this weapon is not gonna be able to pass through the damage attenuation, it's just gonna be as good as everything else. I mean, useless. Because in the real end game now is how to skip the damage attenuation. Because you have so much damage that if the enemy doesn't have a damage attenuation, you just simply one-shot it. So this is what Warframe became. That was very different than I imagined it to be. Reminds me of Cyberpunk. Yeah, because they did it so. I am displeased that now they lost their how do you say it? I definitely did not. You know, if you will start to play Warframe from like beginning, and you will see how Tau acts, how they act. I would say they lost their mysterious side of being something dangerous. In the way they have showed it in the trailer, they're acting just like humans, which I don't like. They are not supposed to be humans. They're supposed to be something that wants to kill the humanity. But instead, they just became the humans themselves. I just don't understand why they are so alike. In my opinion, it's not supposed to be like that. I thought Tau was a single planet. I don't remember what Tau is supposed to be, though. As far as I remember, there are drones. That helped assimilating the planets, no? Or something like that. Don't even remember. But anyway, they are supposed to be instruments with like some AI brain power. But they're not supposed to be the copy of their creators. So like, what the hell is this Cyberpunk? It's like... I'm a little bit displeased in the direction they is going. I mean, it looks cool, yeah, but like... doesn't fit thematically to the game. You know, it's like some skins in League of Legends. They looking cool, but they just don't fit the universe. I think this is how it looks like. Like, it looks cool, yes, but like it just doesn't fit the game. The only thing I can say about the Tau. I mean, the way they were displayed. Something felt actually non-human at the start with the boss and stuff. Yeah, they felt like weapon. They felt like weapon, man. Now they feel like society. That is no better than the Oricans themselves. Or even, I don't know, too human, just too human. But around all peace, they just became weird looking humans. I thought... that their they were like a little bit different. Like each custom was probably a little bit different. Like I would not be that against your personal assistant, but only if it would be unique. But they're making it look like every dude. Shut the fuck up. They're making it look like Tau represents freaking humanity again, when it's not supposed to. They're just supposed to be the weapons. Okay, got it. So, one last. That's on BlizzCon. I mean, I'm glad that Frost received their work, because it's a really old Warframe after all, yeah. So, looking forward to the new Frost. I mean, if we remember the Ember rework, I am looking forward for the new OP frame. But honestly, from the things that I have seen, I was not really impressed, because I haven't really seen his abilities though. I have seen weapons, but his abilities is something different. The first thing when Sentient is connected from the Hammer Mind of Honghao and Tau is to make the Chicago of the old age. Huh. Kinda, yeah. Instead of collecting the forces to invade the origin system once again, they just decided to live a peaceful life. Ain't it? I wonder how they reproduce. Although I don't even want to know at this point. I'm too afraid to know. Matter on my way to Chicago. Dude, whenever I have seen this this scene in the bar, I was like, get me out. And it's a literal bar. For the Sentients, that they don't even need to drink anything, to eat anything, but there it is, the bar. Like, why? Here for... Okay, I'm soon to complete this prison. Highlights of our presentation. So, one Sentient walked drunk and pissed himself. Public pissing in Warp. W. Heh, lol. Oh my god. I mean, this is basically what we are talking about. They're a little bit, they're just representing stereotypical human society, which is not supposed to happen. It never meant to be. Well, I would say they kinda take a wrong approach. They just forgot their origins, I guess. And they decide to make something else. I don't blame them for that, though. Some of those two sisters are sentient, more or less, and that's how they do it. I mean, let's not forget that 90% of the TennoCon we were watching Soul Frame. That was kind of funny. When on an actual Soul Frame stream, there was something like 4K viewers. You can really say how many people interested in the Soul Frame. Were the twins actively doing it while fighting Sherlock Holmes? That was also funny that the Warframe told us that he gotta be under the cover. Otherwise, he's gonna get himself killed when the cover is gonna be dropped. And then the moment he steps outside, he is already lost his disguise. Isn't that an irony? Sentient can detach part of itself and connect to other parts, and it will make another one. Wasn't that initially just an Allad's experiment on the amalgams? Or was it always like that? I don't even remember anymore. Is this the same build you sent on Discord? Yeah. I mean, circuits is a little bit different. In the circuit, you most likely will have damage no matter what. Also, I might forget sometimes to use my abilities to defend myself, so that's the only reason I'm dying. As I said before, I should slap some more duration to spam my defense abilities less. So I might be forgetting about the reactivation of them. How does it perform on a steel path? Regular? The game just feels like it's a normal game, not a steel path. This is how it performs. You just have zero problems ever. I mean, as you can see, I don't even have problems in the circuit. I mean, as I said, circuit is not a real game mode, so it's whatever. This level is almost 2k. But regular steel path would be omega easy. I have zero idea how it will perform in damage cap, since I have never done it. But most likely it's gonna be okay. People really liked the Sentient Girl, the singer, and I really didn't. Just like, what the hell is this? Especially the flirt. The atmosphere, the music, the graphics, man, everything was fire, but like, it's not what Sentients are supposed to be. Like, it was good. I mean, at the end of the day, I would probably say that it's better for the to release the content rather than not. So I am not gonna be complaining that much, because for the most part we are just grinding, farming. There's no content to play, so I would say better this than nothing. I don't know. Drums went hard for the bar scene. I guess all life forms evolve into the alcoholics. Lamau? Yeah. Because they have nothing to do. They get bored. Oh my god, I have so many degrees. Inflicts status effects, restores health, okay. Dudes. Is it gonna be done soon? Okay, one more. I was a little bit depressed to know that the next prime is gonna be Citrine though. Because no one plays this Warframe. That's like... Who cares? like who cares, man? Instead of like releasing an actual beast of the Warframe, like Uriel maybe, Sight, or like Lervo, yeah, Noko. They released the Warframe that no one plays. Like, really? That's like depressing for me. Another wasted Warframe that I'm not gonna be playing. thought Citrine overrated, hear me out. But how so? I mean, have you even played her? Because I didn't. I haven't even farmed her. Because her farm is so bullshit. I mean, technically I can buy her out, but I don't have enough currency to also buy her weapons. And I'm not buying it out yet. The only thing I have heard about her is she's a good tank. But being a tank in the Warframe? Really? Is that necessary? Oh wait, I'm dead. It's hard to get some people hype her up. No one is gonna be happy about her because it's been such a pain to farm her. This is just it. I mean, as I said, now people will actually have a chance to play her before deciding if they want to farm her or not. This is the only good part about her. They actually gonna farm her prime version before farming her regular version. Isn't that an irony? That prime version is supposed to be an upgrade with the regular one, but yet the prime version is the first you will build. Her kit is just not for me. I wonder if there's like something in her kit. I remember maybe she has an AoE, and this is the only thing I do remember about her. She kinda can control her opponents in a way. But like, there are just better Warframes. That's it. Yeah, I probably need to read what her abilities are doing to make a proper judgment again, but yet again, I do believe in the opinion of the people that have played her, and she's kinda average. Oh, people did that for Stynax. I don't like Stynax. Build to last, they can self-repair if they have parts in-game. If you wait for long enough, they will do that in-game. If you split them in half, there will be just copy of 2. Oh man, they're like slow key thinking about you when I watched the trailer. I thought to myself, oh man, Zerek, gotta be excited right now. A new freaking piece of the lore to be collected. What do you think about the trailer? I wonder. But still, they're built to last, but they're not built to mimic humans. Huh? Only sentient weakness is void because it will halt the process. So I have how fear 10 now. Yeah, I remember that. I was kinda excited to see a new quest about the Lotus and the old era, but it looks like we're not gonna get a large chunk of that. It's gonna be more about the town and their system, which is kind of whatever. Is he gonna drive us to town? Doubt. We are gonna travel them on a railjack, I guess. Also, I wonder why. Wait, Grandpa, do you mean this golem? Yeah. That is close to the railjack. Probably. If you think about it, maybe. Holy crap, man. The cold. The cold slowed him so much. Baby Nata. Oh man. When Lotus became the bug, I was like, what the hell? I could not believe myself that this was the Lotus. I was like, what the fuck is this even? But it was not the Lotus, it was, yeah, it was Nadam, because like... Because I doubt the Void could transform a human being like that. So that means... that was not a Lotus from the very beginning. Which means... it was not an old piece. Kind of content. It was something different, something in the future. Also, I don't see enemies. What the hell? Oh, there it is. I thought that's gonna be like the real Lotus when they showed up as this piece of content, but no. It's still the present time. I was kind of surprised that the Void Man also fears us so much in the Drifter, especially. I would expect him to not care at all, but hey, I guess we could make a deal with the guy, because something will benefit him. Why? Dude, you know, the thing is that we made a deal with the man in the wall. Makes me think that he's a man of culture, after all. He also cares about the Prophet. And that was funny. You're like, it's like he's sentient, yeah? In a way. He doesn't really play with us. He seeks profit. He seeks a greater deal. For what? He made a deal with Edis. Man in the wall, gonna drop that line. By the way, defense. He made a deal with Edis. I haven't expected that. Was that being shown in the old Peace Quest? Because I forgot. Because that was a surprise to me when I have seen the Edis. Also, for a second I thought maybe they will return our waifu, but no. Sadly, the Edis is gonna be staying in another universe. A reasonable man. Reasonable man. It's a little bit too human for a god. Maybe he wants to experience what humanity is. What it's like to be a human. Reasonable man. Drop it. The market price. Doesn't he try to be human? I mean, he does, but like his mission is unclear to me. Like, why would he need to? For a second I would think that he would just play with the Thanos. Because he doesn't care, but apparently he cares. He wants to hit the McDonald's drive-thru. What is this weird line of sight?
Savor the anticipation while you can.
Alright, man. Defend the target. My target kinda can die. That sucks. Oh, not gonna lie, though Ace use some balls after that deal. I mean, you know, when you have nothing to lose, it makes sense. If you have lost your life, what else can you lose? So I guess you can be a little bit ballsy. Assumed AIDS died, but indifference took him. At this point, he uses anything to fuck with us. Looks like he's the man in the wall is our secret fan, huh? He does everything to get our attention. So, this is affection looks like, I see. This was the love. He used to look weird during old peace. From crybaby to mob boss. He just a troll, maybe. I mean, to be a troll, you also need to have some reasons to stick to a certain person. Because we refused to give him book. The book is a lie, man. The book is a lie. The book is just a reason to interact with us. To have a point of interest. Just kidding. Dude, I really miss the Aedis. I really want her to be something more. Maybe when they have introduced the sentience to us and they made them look a little bit more human than it really is, maybe they will return the Aedis eventually. At least we could rebuild the Nata. Hence, that means we could rebuild the Aedis. No? Have you gotten your Nova out of 99 yet? Yeah, I did. It was not really hard. Just after summer set, they set the mark that all my dialogues are not gonna be played in order. Although I have not asked them to do so. So, like in few dialogues, I just discard that it was her happy ending because I have reached the reputation cap with the Hex, and some dialogues were kind of skipped. So, this is how I discovered that she got out, apparently. But I am afraid I fucked up my romance with Marie, so rip. I'll have to reset it. That's what I believe Wally also took balls and he will come back. At this point, yeah. You just cannot kill the things. They will come back because of the void. What's the point of the story then if everything can return because of the void? Just makes no sense. I don't know what these thinking about. I don't know. But it's probably hard to deliver Warframe content at this point, because they might have run out of ideas at this point. Okay, Loki, my excavator is about to die, so I'm picking the crystal a bit too slow. The level is 5k, not bad. Now let's protect the excavator with all our might. I feel like the Void and Valley are just they get out of jail free cards. Yeah. I mean, at this point, Warframe is not what it was in the past. It's clear as day that they want to switch from the Warframe to Soulframe eventually. With how much time they invested showing up in the features, the graphics. It's like another guy in the Twitch comment section also said that, bro, it's literally the graphics of the Soulframe. It's literally Warframe could look like that, but no, they do nothing for the Warframe to look that beautifully. And like, why? Probably because it would be a little bit too much to rework the whole game to look as beautiful as the Soulframe. Also, I was kind of joking around that if you like Duviri, you probably gotta play Soulframe because it's literally the same. Duviri was probably the trial, the demo version of the Soulframe at this point, as far as I have noticed. I think it's just rep direction because Steve Vera was random and so many loose ends. It's hard to surprise players nowadays, so it's at the same time hard to blame developers for trying stuff and forgetting the origins of the ninjas, space ninjas, and so on and so on. We're more of Power Rangers now at this point. Yeah, this is okay, I think. It's okay. Nothing is eternal. I feel like all of the 99 is a loose end. Also the whole Lloyd and Deimos. I mean, at least in 99 they kind of brought the Dark Sector back. Some characters from the Dark Sector at least. It's kinda an Eastern egg. Sadly, this game is more about farm nowadays. Although it always been. East. Western, Eastern, yeah. I mean, yeah, I know I pronounced it wrong, but I low-key I forgot how to. The pronunciation is kinda the same. Close, I mean. I gotta remind myself how the sword is looking like. Dude, I need 20 more chaotic. How do I get this? I really hope that Easter, yeah, it's Easter. It's probably Easter. Not the Eastern. 20 more chaotic. Is that like 20 seconds or power? Power. Is 20 power enough for 20 chaotic? Let's check it. That was always a good question. Oh, there it is. So 20% is exactly 20 chaotic. Nice, man, nice. And tier 6. Finally, I'm free. Oh man, oh, finally. Never again. Like, holy man, never again. I hate this. 1 hour. 5 minutes. That's kind of quick. Usually I expect it to be like 1 hour and a half. But maybe it's from tier 6 to tier 10. It takes a little bit longer. Nice. Shiver. Outburst. Incarnon. So Incarnon, there we go. Wait, what? Have not I gotten my affinity booster? Ah, you little mother trackers. It's not tier 6, it's tier 7. Right. Not today. By the way, what's next rotation? Mirage? Ah, Hildren. Imagine I would have Hildren. Right. What's in this week? The Sandia looks like. Oh my, something useful once in a while. Ember Archon Shard. The still path Descendia. I'm surprised. I do remember they said that they want to switch some Incarnate weapons to the Descendia mod, but yet it's not there yet, sadly. No, Descendia also good. Would you say so? What makes it good? Arcane adapter you can buy for like something about 25k standing, no? Arcane Velocity. 3 of them. I mean, it would be good if not the Stalker event that was played like a month ago, when we could farm basically every Archon. I mean, Arcane in the game. Almost every. Plus, it's like really old and probably cheap. Yo, I think it's gonna be something less than 50 platinum for maxed out Arcane Velocity. Funny how Mrs. Main Arcane comes right after everyone got it for free. Yes, yes. And guess what? I don't think that this is a coincidence that today's sale in the market is an agile animation set for Misa. Coincidence? Not sure. Also, I'm really sad about the color scheme of the Misa. The palette, I mean. It's literally like an Orion or Sirius. Literally like Sirius color palette at this point. Maybe the shade is a little bit different, but like, come on. I am not gonna be paying for that. Never. Ryan did it better, and it's free. Well, at least it was. Deimos. Sanctum. I was thinking of buying the pack. You don't need to buy the pack. Like, why do you need to buy the pack? Just buy the skin. Buy the Signa. And that's it. Because why do you need Prex card for? Why do you need the color palette if you already have those colors? But for the skin, maybe just not getting the skin and hat is alright. Yep, perfectly right. I did so because I see no value in other items, especially considering that you can do nothing with the Prex card if you are not collector. Oberon. Need Prex to Goon. I mean, you can always get it later. I wonder if heirloom skins they can get on a sale, like ever. Most likely no, yeah. But it would be nice to buy it on a sale with a discount. Somewhere in a distant future. Exterminate. Some mirror defense. Disruption. What is this? Lose health when moving. Transference blocked. Shield delay recharge. Oh my. This is deadly. This week is such a pain in the ass. Rather makes it annoying to play. Dude, like, don't you feel like it's not rather challenging to play Archmedia, but rather annoying? Don't you feel in that way? Also, for your Mesa build, do I need anything else like Praetos? To further enhance it? Yes, I said in the Discord. You can, for a really long mission, you can use Furax. With this mod. That will give you fire rate for your secondaries, which are your regulators. Plus. There you can use Melee Crescendo to get a permanent combo, to get it on 12x. And with this combo, there's arcane, an arcane on the regulators you can put. That will convert your melee combo to your critical chance. Bro, farming amalgam takes so long. Can you buy it? Let me see. Plus, this exact amalgam, it is farmable in the Thermia Fractures, which is, by the way, currently on. Great. Yep, there it is. So what is this? Amalgam. Furax body count. It's not tradable, okay. Well, GG. It's possible to find Thermia squads. Really? I'm pretty sure if you will just launch this mission, you'll find yourself a squad. So it might be just you don't need to find yourself a prepared squad. You can just go in a public lobby like that, and bam, there it is. Most likely, all the boys that are launching these missions, they're gonna be playing for the mission, I would guess, whatever it is. Other than that, you could also potentially do it by yourself. That also might be an option. You guys know how to do this event. Bruh. Feels bad, man. I just launched to show that it's pretty much possible to find a squad. But as I said, I would not be surprised if you are doing it solo. Requirements are gonna be lower. Pretty hard to find those balance things. Not really. I mean, just kill the little spiders. Each spider will drop. I don't remember how to do this event, but like it's not such a problem to find them. As far as I remember. Especially... no, Steel Path. Steel Path is probably not gonna be available, yeah? Well, anyway. Complete missions, kill enemies Necromech. Look for item treasure for Maruin Bazaar. Oh, I can do that. Dun, 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 dun. Bazaar, 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 bazaar. There it is. Dude, I have missed such a cinema when the Mrs. Heirloom got released. Apparently, on the instance 69, on Earth Relay, there was a a show of different colors of the Mrs. Heirloom. I should have joined that since I got it. Would be funny. Maroon, there it is. On Points Tower too? Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, I assumed that I have missed the show only because you have sent it. Otherwise, I would not know that people gathered there in the 69th instance. I kind of forgot that this is a meme instance. By the way, that was kept alive back in the days with the help of the community members. Only then developers decided to honor the effort of the community to make it a permanent instance. Because I kid you not, people would not leave the instance 69, so it would not disappear. So they would change time to time to keep it alive. Isn't that crazy? I think that is. Did not the elevator. I am a little bit afraid that soon some freaks also might force instance 67 to be alive. Reach the end. Oh man, the first time I was playing this room, and not just this room, but every time I have played the Orkan Vault room, it was such a new experience for me back in the days. But right now, I can just pick up the Titania and then fly, skipping all the puzzles. It just makes it 10 times easier. Even with the help of the operator, you can just jump through it all. But when you were forced to climb the walls, use your bullet jumps, I forgot the last time I have used my wall latch. Because this mechanic simply is not needed. It's not required. It's not required anymore. My Titania Prime is 3D printing. That's freaking cool idea. Although something tells me handcrafted models probably a little bit better than the 3D printed ones. Like if you 3D print something, it might not be that complicated overall. As like a real model that would be handcrafted, it would potentially not have this level of the details attached to it, I would assume. But still, that's cool. It would be funny to also have like a 2 meters model in your room of the Titania, yeah? Maybe like they did with the Amber heirloom back in the days, the steam machine and so and so. Oh man. I think I found the perfect cape. Oh yeah? Let me guess. This one in the shop that you can buy for Regal Eyes, because it's pretty much the best, I think. One way or another. This one, Null Warden, and it's another version. Repala Sandana. Is it there? No. attachments. Ah, no, 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 no. So now, man. Dude, where the hell is this? I mean, it's probably something. This Prime Access. It's not appearing in the regular shop. Not gonna lie, it's way too big for my taste. Repal is cool. I mean... Ah, Tenegen. I would not say that it's too big, especially considering that you can switch the offset. You can make it a little bit farther, but I have noticed that the offset thing it's a little bit bugged. Sometimes it doesn't work. Mobile defense. Interception. Oh my. It's a limbo time. So far I have noticed that Warframe has this problem that it doesn't really have that many good sandanas. Especially if you are trying to be free to play. Oh, you can link it? Never knew it's possible. I thought the link works only for weapons. And so on and so on. I wonder if I can look in game. There it is. Ah, yeah, I think I have seen it somewhere already. But I mean, you like this one, but you don't like the other one? No way. Technically, if we are talking about the size, they are relatively the same. The Void version that was torn apart, it's freaking huge, but like regular, it's kind of decent. Dun, 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 dun. Other one touches the ground. This one's shorter. Because this one is also torn. It feels clean. I mean, not sure. If it would not have this torn look closer to the end, it would look cleaner. It's about 3 USD. Also, I think some of the cash goes to the creator, which is nice. Goddamn idea, man. Nice concept, making your community to work for you. As far as I know, it's probably the best concept of them all. There could be so many good skins in the game if those skins would be allowed to pass the quality control of the Warframe developer team, but no. Some skins got rejected because they would not fit some criteria. But they would look good, but like they would, you know, look too animalistic. Like this Oberon skin, as far as I remember, that would look too goated. And the horns, they were off-putting. At least the thought so. A lot of meme skins too. Oh man, meme skins will be probably the best. When it comes to the meme skins, I always remember this one skin that got introduced in one MMO game. It's a typical Asian MMO with like, you know, beautiful girls and fashion, how you would expect. But there was like one particular skin that would change the model of a player to like a nerdy looking 40 years fat unemployed MMO player. And so guess what? The skin would be top 1 on the selling chart. Because it's literally you could not pass through that one. Maybe they should do meme skins like they do with Glimpse Reddit mods. No, it was like an official skin. There was a contest, and community voted which skin got to be introduced to the game, and the community voted for this one. And I want to say it's such a double skin because you would never expect to see this contrast when you are used to see the kawaii female models. Oh, goddamn! I have the Skuria. No, I mean the skin probably looked like a Reddit mod. Ah, Reddit mods? Dudes, I thought you meant the modification, not the moderator. Yeah. Probably, yeah, looks like that. I mean, there's like... few things that could look like that. Like, basically, each country has its own alternative. Pick up on Reddit mods build. Okay. I think it's a mascot, yeah? Yeah, it's called mascot, I think. Reddit mod build images. Images suggest me some bullshit. But I think I know what you are talking about. It's really hard to miss it. Dude, prick, I forgot to switch my Worf. But I guess my team will carry me. Interception mission. I think I have seen this Reddit mod meme before, and I am pretty sure that the skin that was drawn from the skin for the MMO, it was probably inspired by the Reddit mod theme. Although cannot be sure, but still. Okay, you know what? Probably using my rift is not a smart idea, especially if the rift is so small. Are you using Boost and Prime and Chrono? Yep. I do have Riven for like 200 critical chance. So I wanna say that people are dying real fast. Sadly, this is pretty much the only thing that I have on this Riven, because fire speed is pretty much undesired thing. It doesn't really double your DPS, but rather makes your ammo go faster. So probably better switch to multi-shot if I can. But I have spent almost million Kuva on my booster or even mod and haven't gotten myself anything decent. But man, but the god of random doesn't look at me, doesn't bless me. Also, have I ever showed you how good the Burston really is against some really tough enemies, like the Tekrot Babu or whatever it is called, that I consider probably the toughest opponent in the game. If you are using like a weapon platform Warframe, oh my god, the Incarnons, they're gonna shine. Regular Burston Incarnon was just a regular Warframe, it's one thing. But when you are picking up the Warframe that actually enhances the damage of your weapon, it's just like annihilates. It just annihilates everything. It's not even a joke. I played a bit with the Vault, and oh my god, the damage was something that my enemies could not take lightly. And then I'm getting disappointed by the damage attenuation. When you know that you are supposed to do a lot of damage and there it is. You are getting cock blocked. In the name of balance. What could I take? What could I take? To maybe speed up the process a little bit. I mean, technically Misa would probably be okay in this game. Oh, we have Zaku. I wonder why his weapons are so dark. Maybe because I have some options being disabled. Also, those enemies are really low level, so it's not even a surprise that Incarnate does some damage. But when I have played with my Vault, and I have tested my damage against the Tekrot in the Temporal Archmedia, I kid you not, the enemies were dying so fast I could not even check what damage I was doing. They literally were dying too fast even without the Incarnon mod being on at this point. I could not charge my Incarnon because I would do too much damage. That's just the yikes, man. That's just the yikes. All right. The only thing, I mean, I like the damage numbers in Incarnons, of course. It's probably every other person, but there's one specific thing I don't like about Incarnons as a whole. It's the recharging mechanic, like bruh. It's kind of toxic, especially in some scenarios when you need to shoot in the head. Aiming in the Warframe it's not the thing. It never was. Otherwise, everyone would have played with the snipers. But sniper rifles, they are not the weapons to be used in this game, sadly. Yep, that's it for me. See you next time. Yeah, see you, Radon. Have a good night. Have a good rest. And thanks for being there. C is being captured. Oh no. But I think there's only 2 points, yeah? There's only 2 points we need to defend on C, so we should be okay. You do, man. Yeah, speaking of time, gotta be soon the time for me too. I thought I will do some temporal Archimedes, but they're looking really annoying to play. There's all those negative modifiers. And I wanna have a good time instead of suffering without being without energy and so on and so on. Right, am I alive? Yes, yes I am. Man, I cannot get enough. The sheer fact that you can see your DOT damage, you can see the amount of damage that will be inflicted overall. It makes dot builds a little bit more viable, ain't gonna lie. When you finally can see the final number. Maybe some people that have played DOT damage type of weapons before will return. When they will have a visual representation of what is the damage going to be looking like in real time. Right, finally. Proton Snap. Oh, I have seen this mod. Dude, I cannot get myself a mod. That would be new to me. It simply looks impossible. Ha! I've got myself a mod once, 60-60 mod for cold damage from the Fortune. And then my connection to the game was interrupted and I lost it. Dude, I wanted to cry that day. Because it's supposed to be a rare mod. And since then I think I have never get it. I have never gotten it since then. Maybe I have bought it. Maybe. But I don't remember. Not like I use the cold mod that much, so who cares? Alright. Let me swap to my titanium. Because I do like to move fast. Like, who doesn't? Final mission. I am supposed to get Argon shards. And maybe anything else. Dude, that feels a little bit funny when you are triggering the traps for your allies that do not have status immunity. But they gotta be fine. Okay. By the way, funny thing is, if I would play Misa, I would not be able to do a single point of damage to the boss, because simply my regulators cannot aim on the boss. That's I consider to be unfun. And I wonder why we have no ways of doing damage to this exact boss with the help of the Warframe's exalted weapons. I wonder why. What makes it so special? Wait, what? They're blocked? My ciphers are blocked? No freaking way, man. I lucky forgot about this feature. Of the game that restricts you from using the ciphers in the Archon Hunt and the sortie. That was kinda ass. Because I'm so used to hacking the things automatically. For a second I was staggered. I waited for the automatic hack, but it would never come. This addiction looks like a real one, yeah. Alright. I kinda miss the old map. The Corpus. Especially in the spy missions. I'm sure spy missions on Corpus style sets they were the easiest back in the days. At least it was like that to me. Also, it was kind of nice to disable every security camera with the Libo back in the days. I like to use my Libo in the spy missions, but nowadays it's like feels like it's not an option. Not much. So somehow the alarm is still sometimes being triggered by some miracles, like the moment you damage some drones, for example. They're instantly executing the alarm. Like it's specific to the Grenier map. Maybe it was not possible before. But definitely Limbo probably was my best Warframe for the spy mission on the Corpus style set, especially considering that you can destroy the cameras before you enter the whole room, so you don't trigger anything by damaging it, and then you're just skipping every laser with the help of the another dimension. Or rather, you can just place your rift on the tile set and just freeze everything in place, because Eximus were not a thing back in the days, yeah? And then you would enter the operator and hack the console without a single interruption. Dude, old Warframe was kinda on another level. Oh my god, send them. Me and Solo Ember Archon Shard, which by the way have 30 off. Not like I'm using them, so maybe I can just skip it. It's really important to have some balance and to not over grind the stuff. Just literally play whatever you enjoy. You don't have to do every activity. Right. 44 items, man. Most likely it's my 31st level. My mastery. But I don't feel like I want my number being increased. But for the memes, you know, getting a legendary rank 1 would be kind of funny. Every time you would see a baby then he would think that you also just started to play the game. Dudes, I kinda dislike this idea from the DE. They wanted to make something special, but in the end, the only thing they made is a player being confused. Noko, merely critical chance. Wow. Secondary. Critical chance. Secondary critical chance for Kulero. Secondary. Isn't like Kulero is a melee weapons warframe? By the way, plus 1k health. Varuna. Primary critical chance. I don't remember Varuna also has some interesting abilities. Or weapons. Maybe I'm tripping. Wow. So cheap. It's so cheap, man. I guess let's feed anything. Cannot wait the moment. The moment I'll feed Sirius and Orion the helmet. I wonder how it's gonna look. Are they gonna be taking turns in the seat? Doubt. Most likely one is gonna be consumed and another's just gonna walk away like he's seen nothing. Right, broskis. Probably GG. Let's see you another time. It was a good and chill session, I guess, as I exactly wanted it to be, so thanks for watching. Thanks for being there. And see you next time. GG. GG.